Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode we completed refamiliarizing ourselves with Rean's hometown of Ymir, as after obtaining a tier ultra rare quartz, Class 7's teacher touched base with Ashkert, Muse, and Altina while saying hello to the locals he grew up around. We now take a dip in the hot springs.
Looks like someone got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt.
Major? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Is that you, Rean? Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Thank you for your concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. Yeah, I suppose that is true. The RMP is being restructured and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I am busy. That's true for so many others right now. Don't think I have a right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the Intelligence Division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yes, because of that, we aren't going to have the same kind of freedom we used to. But I believe that we'll still be able to protect the people of Erebonia in a different way than the army, like before. I see. The RMP isn't being rolled into the army, though, right? Correct, although that possibility was being considered at one point. In the end, it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyke and Provisional Government Head Regnitz. It's not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately, but I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command separate from the army that can serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. Force and its graduates, myself included, are expected to serve as another kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school's students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. I see. As someone charged with helping raise the next generation of Force students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should. We're all counting on you.
By the way, Rean.
Yes?
This feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam. For facing me head on. And for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done. But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do. And I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes. Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Rean?
Of course I am. Busy, certainly. But I am happy. I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now. And I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand. You, Rean, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you. Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it. All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen. Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I did call myself duplicitous.
At any rate, we'll catch Coles just standing around like that, you know. Why don't the three of you come in and join us in the water? I suspected we wouldn't be able to evade your notice. What it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. We didn't hear all of your conversation, though. Please don't worry on that count. It's on me for not watching what I said in the public place. Instructor Claire really is amazing. All I end up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? I suspect she's thinking about how much she would like to wash your back. Much like I once did. As if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what now? How untoward of you both. Listen, you aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. Listen, there was a very good reason for what happened. And now I go to jail. After Rean was taken to task for his past transgressions, Kurt and Ash came to join everyone in the spring, but no one wants to see the men. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stresses away, if only for a moment. That felt amazing! I'm jealous you've had a place like this so close by all your life, instructor. Yeah, I get why you're so addicted to hot springs now. I knew you'd all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I think it's about time we departed. Are you all ready? You mean... Here it comes. I take it you're finally going to enlighten us as to why we were summoned here? We're going out into the valley, I assume. Correct. Please follow me. You will have all your answers soon enough. Party menu. Switchy characters. Yeah. Good English. You can also change your team in battle by using the right button. During a character's turn in battle, you can swap them with a reserve combatant by pressing right. You can swap in characters as many times as you want over the course of a battle, but only once per turn. Blasting, S-Crass, blasting in the background. So, I mean, this party's pretty good. Like, Dodgy Kurt, which is not a good name. We got Yuna for, like, the big break. But then our 2 spellcasters are pretty good, too. So you kind of want them in. We can leave Muse on the outside for the time being. We'll keep the very, very early new Class 7 in. Claire, go away now. But you kind of want probably these 2 for any big battles, with Kurt providing tanking assistance, and then Yuna in and out. I don't know. Sounds about right to me. It depends. Was there anything else to get, buy, or purchase in a battle sense around here? Wait a second. Is there a second sweep? Oh, look at that. 2 patrols. Not just 1. Double patrollers here. Well, it will be a faster one. You want to go back into the springs again? Already? No, of course not. I guess I'll just settle for using the footbath for now. Double patrol. I take it you were all on your way out of the village. Yeah, but thank you both for doing so much for us already. The springs felt wonderful. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. And do try to work up an appetite, as there will be plenty more food for you all tonight. Lady Lucia is planning to serve up some dishes she wasn't able to at lunch too, so you will have much to look forward to. I can hardly wait. Hell, we might have to come back early. Agreed. We really appreciate all you're doing for us. Think nothing of it. But there are monsters outside the village, so please do be careful. Of course there are. Do you know when they might arrive? I haven't been informed, I'm afraid, but I expect it will be this evening. And that means we still have time. We should start preparing at once. Let's make this a dinner to remember. Here, this is a very important guest we're talking about. They simply must be made to feel welcome. I wonder if some kind of VIP is coming to stay. Certainly an unusual time to want to visit. Okay, some kind of VIP is going to be here. Oh, there's actually more dialogue. Today's going to be a busy day indeed, but that's all the more reason to work hard. We must make all of our guests feel welcome. We must tell Purple and Maple about our next visitor too. My culinary skills have improved quite a bit over the past few years. I'm planning to use some of the mountain's more unusual ingredients for today's dishes. Your cooking really is amazing. I'd eat anything you served up with a smile on my face. I can hardly wait. You know, unusual ingredients makes me think of Freddy. Likewise, I'm sure he'd be thrilled if you were with us right now. Gonna stick these bees in here. Lovely stingy meal. Nom nom nom. Anyone want some wasp larva? Great nutritious snacks on the road. Well, visit Rean students. The lad refuses to have a drink with me, but what about you fine folks? It's on me. Q Ash. Moritz. Hey, I like the cut of your jib. Count me in for a round. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. It's all well and good drinking alone, but the liquor hits differently when you indulge it with company. Rean turned me down, sure, but isn't there anyone else out there willing to drink with me? Talk about a big group. You all hitting the road? Yeah, we'll be heading toward the valley. I doubt anything will happen with you along, Rean. All the same, I'd like you to take this. Thank you. Wow, those look delicious. Are these rations? Sure are. Made them myself. Make sure to eat up whenever you feel hungry. Thank you so much. I've heard all about these from Elise. They appear to be Eastern in origin. Thank you very much, sir. They look wonderful. I'm sure you'll be fine with Rean tagging along, but at least take some rations with you. Feel free to come grab a bite to eat whenever you're hungry. I can always make more. If I go buy the ingredients, that is. Wait, didn't she say she was headed for Isengard? Hey, Chiruru, remember me? We grew up in the same apartment building in Crossbell. Oh, it's you, Yuna. Long time no see. Are you here with your schoolmates from the Empire? What a coincidence running into you here. I can see you're gearing up for yet another journey. This time I was thinking of crossing the Isengard range. I can't shake the feeling that something doesn't feel quite right. It's odd, I have enough equipment to survive for 2 weeks, so why do I feel so uneasy? Maybe there's something I'm overlooking. I'm not sure I follow, but she seems resilient enough to handle herself. Even so, I wouldn't really recommend traveling through the mountains this time of year. Seems like she's postponing a trip either way. A wise decision. I haven't felt this tense since I was caught in a sandstorm while crossing the desert in the Central East. I think I'd better double check my equipment. The weather shouldn't be a problem, but maybe I should delay my trip just to be safe. I just imagine that her clothes are like made out of some ultra durable material. Some water resistant, etc. I keep forgetting there's a sprint button. Gives us motion blur effects, doesn't it? Well now, if it isn't Rean and my days, a veritable bevy of beauties. You've got quite the group of gorgeous women with you. Don't tell me you're involved with all of them. But, pardon? That's not exactly incorrect as far as I'm concerned. I'll just leave that to your imagination. I mean, it's not. It's technically correct. No, we just have a standard student and teacher relationship. Ah, my apologies then. But judging by these reactions, I feel bad for Elise. Why is she bringing up Elise now? Yo, did you just hear him? Yeah, at this point I don't even know who to feel bad for anymore. It's been a while since I last visited Ymir, but everyone seems as kind as ever. I mean, they are involved, teacher-student, and that's the line that's drawn. Never to be crossed. Position of power, age, you know. On second glance, I see they're wearing school uniforms. You'll have to forgive me. That said, I really feel for poor Elise. I'll have to write a letter to her soon to lift her spirits. Claire's not in a school uniform. The door is locked. I'm sure some people would pay to see that, though. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a DLC, because that's what the DLCs are in this game, isn't it? Costumes, costumes, costumes! Owlclaw, thank you for gifting a sub, and welcome back from your holiday. Hope you're warm now. Hey there, where are you all off to? We've got something to do out in the valley. Just be careful out there, alright? The snow's melting in the valley right now, so it's real slippery out there. Thank you for the warning. We will plant our feet accordingly. I'll just fly. I'm sure monsters won't be a worry as long as you're with them. But the snow's really started melting, so be careful no one slips and falls. The true danger. One slip and that could be it. Back gone for good. Too real. I need to know how she's doing in there. Maybe I should sneak in and watch her. Let's not be hasty now. Luna was the one who volunteered to do the shopping. Let's have a little faith in her. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't be much of a mother if I couldn't believe in my daughter. Don't worry, my lady. Lady Luna will do the shopping perfectly. I'm sure of it. I very much agree. All we have to do is wait for her to return. In the meantime, let's enjoy the stunning scenery. This is Lady Luna's first time doing the shopping on her own. I can't deny that I'm nervous, but these kind of experiences will help her grow. We must simply steady our nerves and try not to get in her way. There aren't many places where you can take in such a picturesque scenery. I only wish we had come in the winter before most of the snow had melted. I need to believe in my daughter. I know that. But the way is just so agonizing. I'll find out for you. Or not. Alf needs to get his head out of the clouds. He's still such a kid. People can become master swordsmen that easily. The village would be full of them. He needs to learn to face reality. She's as harsh to him as ever, I see. I'm just saying, there's one kid who literally did become a master swordsman here, and the population isn't exactly that high, so the percentage chance ain't that bad. Alf won't face reality, which just shows he's still a child. It's time for him to start growing up. Oh yeah, you're a Divine Blade too. I'm sure I'd be able to become a master swordsman if you taught me, so please let me be your student. I was told that I'd be allowed to take on disciples when I was given this title. Then can I, please? Easy now. Listen, there's more to being a swordsman than just swinging a blade around. Why don't you work on developing the right mindset first? What do you mean? Try and always think like a true swordsman and ask yourself what one would do whenever you run into a problem. Okay, that sounds really hard, but I'll do my best. Good luck. I look forward to hearing how it goes. He really is eager to learn the way of the sword, though I certainly understand the feeling. He's like a little baby Kurt. It's sweet to see a child this enthusiastic about anything. I'm going to try to think of everything like a swordsman would, Rean. Thank you for the advice. The coldest you got on your holiday was 12 degrees C and the high was 26, so it wasn't as cold. That's worrying, if you know what I mean. You went to a cold place, as I understand it, and it wasn't even cold. Well, we all know how the weather is nowadays. Are you heading out? Then you should make sure your equipment's all in order. I know you and the others will be fine, but there's no harm in being doubly sure. We've got a pretty good selection here, so let me know if you need anything. Did you actually sell equipment? I didn't check, did I? No, I didn't check at all. Get fiber jackets, we can get Hajimari sashes, which is a whole 2% evasion. For Kurtz, that's $1 billion. Congratulations, Kurt. It begins. Everyone's already wearing a fiber jacket and Strager Tufts. I don't know whether it's worth buying anything or not. There wasn't much in there, though. Congratulations, Kurt. You start to get dodgier by the second. Look at all the rare items. Some of them are the same, except for their colours. I wonder why. Let's have a gander. Ah, that's right. Claire taught me how to pick out the best vegetables. She mentioned colour differences and paying attention to how they sound when you hit them. Maybe I could try that. Uh-oh. Colour differences between the vegetables and how they sound when you hit them. She's just going to beat up all the veg. You better watch over her, Camilla. Wow, that young lady has a good eye. It's rare for young women her age to come shopping here alone, so she caught me off guard at first, but she's been carefully looking over the items I ordered. It was totally worth procuring such rare stuff. I can't wait to see what she buys. How much is this going to cost? That's what I'm wondering. I'm just glad she's making sure to look at all the rare stuff I ordered. Sure thing. A whole 2% don't be too gracious game? Oh my god, you know? They know they've got to shut down that stuff by now, surely. You've been proposed to by more than one person. Scandalous. And why isn't this happening to me? Calm down, Maple. You've got this all wrong. I was planning on turning them all down anyway. Why are you the only one these things happen to? It's the chest, isn't it? People only care about the giant knockers. Stop talking about me like that. Well, hurry up and go get married then. I already know I don't like working in the city, so I'm just going to stay here. Go be happy far away all on your own. That's not... Maple didn't take that very well. I think there's more to this than there first appears. Don't be getting nosy now, you two. Yes, there was. So that ties together the first thing we heard from Maple. Maple and Purple. The Pools. The Pools. We'll call them the PLE couple, I guess. Oh, couple has PLE in it too. Calm down, Maple. You've got this all wrong. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I can't believe you never told me about all of this. Well, fine. Go and be happy in the city. I don't even know you anymore. Oh. It's happening. Lord Tio has been taking Arthur hunting more often lately, and it's done wonders for both their spirits. There wasn't much time for hunting last year, what with all the chaos surrounding the war, and even once it was over, restoring the country and even simply reopening dialogue with other nobles took quite some time. It's only now that things have calmed down enough for him to hunt again. Now that he's able to go hunting again, it's as if lightness has returned to Lord Tio's spirit. The whole village seems more vibrant as well. Makes me happy to see. Girl fight, I think you're misconstruing what's starting there. Or I am. One of the two. Or says nay. We'll be back soon, okay? Look after the village while we're gone. Alright, so who's down bottom floor? I'm just about to start getting dinner ready. I'm planning on using some fresh vegetables we just harvested and lots of herbs that I grew myself. I'm guessing you all are about to head out for the time being. Everything should be ready by the time you get back, so you all have a delicious meal to look forward to. See you soon, son. As warm as it's gotten during the day, it still gets rather chilly at night, so I'm planning to fix up something nice and warm. Werner and I will be serving up dinner for you all tonight, so you should have something good to look forward to when you get back. I missed the door. What? I may have looked at the chat at that moment. Now embarrassingly bashed into things. Oh, Major, I didn't realize you were there. Are you going out somewhere? Yes, I have some brief business in the valley that I need to address. I see, then I suppose it's just about time. Well, now, that was loaded. Do be careful out there, everyone. The monsters in the valley don't pose that much of a threat by themselves, but in that environment, you still have to be vigilant. Is that no more than he's letting on? Whatever's going on, if he's staying mum about something, that's probably a sign I shouldn't prod. It is what it is. Be careful if you plan on going out to the valley, everyone. Make sure you prepare before you venture out. You never know what you might find out there. I've never heard the word used as staying mum. Keeping mum is the phrase, isn't it? Interesting. And I say that now knowing, like, that's very much a British thing, isn't it? Oh, I need to foot bath so everyone else can have their blooming everything maximumed. Right, the last preparation. We've done the second patrol. I guess now we have an actual line of people to go past. I like how everyone just, like... Surely some of them are looking at each other. Oh, wait, is it only the active party? I was kind of expecting it to go to a different side now, and so the others. Oh, there they are. Okay, it is more people. See, Ash is sitting more as I kind of expect. To be fair, I'll just be like, yeah. And we've got all our stuff to maximum. Now my completely hot, moist feet are off on the mountain trail. We should probably drop another save, considering everything. Because you never know what might happen next, especially in this game. It's time for dungeons, spaced battles. The snow as far as the eye can see. It's like this area of the mountains is still stuck in the middle of winter. People usually don't trek this far out, so the snow remains fresh. It's also a little colder here because of the mountain stream too. I thought that might be it. It's so beautiful. Does the water come from melted snow? Yeah, it's still freezing cold though, so watch your step and don't fall in. Actually, that reminds me, there's a really nice fishing spot around here. Maybe you're the one who needed that warning, fish for brains. We should make our way up the path. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. The slightest mistake from this point on could cost you your life. There do seem to be a lot of monsters here. The path is narrow, so avoiding battles will be difficult. Whatever, we dealt with way worse than these jumps. Wouldn't hurt to be cautious. True. Let's make sure our equipment and ordnance are ready to go before we start climbing the path. Especially when Rean's the teacher here and he's giving everyone the talk. Where's the fishing spot? Didn't it used to be low down? Stop moving about, fishes. I don't appreciate it. I'll come back for those boxes.
These monsters are no pushovers, yeah, but what gives, Major?
Just stay alert and keep your eyes forward.
Take it down a notch, girl. No need to be so on edge.
What? Ash, you don't really actually come across as the oblivious type. You should be picking up what she's putting down, right?
We have the advantage.
Ooh, I like the intro. Yeah, that's what we need, BPM. Yeah, drums, let's do this. What we got? We got Raging Fire, of course. We got Warhammer, which is on a 2. Boo. Black Tortoise. We got Thunderbolt delay down, so go faster. Absolute Reflect for 4 turns is really good in case anything starts to get nuked at me. Etheric Arts, CP cost down. Infernal Hunt, where we want to use S-Crafts by the look of it. For 5 turns too. Infinity Order, break damage was 400% for 1 turn. Who's our scanner here?
Hold out! Black Tortoise!
That was completely the wrong one. I didn't mean to use that one. Oh, I was looking at the 2. I meant to use Warhammer. Well, we're Black Tortoises now. Right, what we got? Spirit Unification? So we don't actually have the downsides after turns. Wakens one's dormant power. Our break power is an arcane go. Could be, because it hits twice after. But True Helix is our A+. Let's go with this.
Cut through!
Just chilling.
Down!
They're mine!
Let's go.
I like this battle theme, actually. Yes, it's quite a jam. Oh, I like that. BP0 coming up by the look of it. So your break is Rain Slash. Oh, it's the bit where it goes down. It's this bit.
Engaging.
Ooh. And it repeats that quickly? It's interesting.
Search mode activate.
I guess I was taking time in the
Scan
battle.
complete.
A mist flower, a poisonous plant that's adapted to survive its wintry environment by absorbing plenty of nutrients. Mode change. Press L3 to change Yuna's mode during battle. Use whichever mode is most effective for the situation. Gunner has Pierce, and Striker has Strike and Thrust. Increased attack, defense, and move. But the range one is pretty good too.
Here I go. Set gunner mode. Set striker mode. Set gunner mode.
I like how she said it before a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Gunner. A bit more enthusiasm. Now she's toned it down a little bit.
Set striker mode. Set gunner mode.
Let's see the cross break. Okay, so it only goes into that range if I do that.
Set striker mode.
Like how I'm constantly a critic going, oh, I like this better.
Fire!
I forgot to use the zero order.
My
Yes.
turn.
Kurt dodged already. And we've got a zero craft coming up. Yeah. Who did I use, Kurt?
My sword and soul are as one. Light. Purge my foes. Gemini. Judgment. That was the Vander style in raw form.
Kind of saying it like it's bad then by saying raw, isn't he? Not refined. Admitting his own faults. I actually didn't mean to use Kurt's then. I panicked because I thought Altina's attack wouldn't actually kill the monster. That then I'd be able to get a follow-up and get my BP back. And then I'd be able to choose. Be choosing during that. We got some smoke grenades and some battle scopes. But then Altina's attack did knock it out. And I all of a sudden found myself under massive pressure to do the thing. So we don't need to switch to anyone with wibbling hips. I'd say Rean's got quite a swagger. Because he's got long range. So we're all good. Maybe Lloyd has long range, I don't know.
There! They're in disarray.
Not like I tried after all. Oh man, I'm then tempted not to do anything or talk during the first part of the battle music for the entirety of that. You know what I mean?
Shatter! Warhammer! Take this!
Let's go.
2 down. You need to kind of scan them up a little bit here.
Strike! It's my turn.
Yuna's just going through the enemies ridiculously easily now. Everyone just kills these. They're so strong.
Search mode activate. Details procured.
The feline that calls the mountains home earnestly stalks its prey and downs them with kicks upon kicks. The snow feline.
My turn.
Of course, I understand it. We wouldn't have had any link attack issues with these guys.
Let's go. Ha! It's down.
Well, the enemies are too
They're
weak.
mine.
You've really grown so much, Yuna.
Only because I had such a great instructor to teach me.
High five. Fishing spot. Why'd you deny me? His coat bottom doesn't that wiggle a lot? I want to fall down there, do you? That thing's menacing. Maybe I should just wait for the next order and hit a truth helix between them.
Roar! Helix strike! Now!
They're mine! Pumped up!
These guys are kind of taken out at this point in time, so CP plus 15 is what we get for there.
Go berserk! Inferno hunt!
Oh, Zero Craft's coming up.
Pumped up! Get him!
Got him! My
I
turn.
should not use it.
My apologies.
Gladly.
Here, I'll provide the people what they want. Yeah?
Places, my dears. The curtain is drawn. Let the show begin. And now, the grand finale. Galaxia Volley! Do speak up if you'd like an encore.
I don't think they need any more. I think they're dead. Wait, did I scan him?
Good work, everyone.
I think I just killed him. Whoops. I think I horribly butchered him as soon as I saw the Zero Craft on the menu. Back out with you. Be gone.